Hello, I am Dr. Salman from Scholar School System and the lecturer in business program. Today, under the module of Introduction to Business Operations and Management, we are going to talk about the YOS. What is YOS? Why is it required? Throughout this module, you have learned several topics such as supply chain management, logistics, management concepts, fundamentals of management, leadership, and the difference between leaders and managers, and so on. So, YOS is a form of oral examination. In this examination, you will be directed some questions such as what is supply chain management? What is logistics? What's the difference between managers and leaders? What is leadership? What is management? What is inbound logistics and outbound logistics, for instance? So, of course, before the exam, you need to get prepared and you will be guided by your tutors how to get prepared for this examination. So this video is going to be short and I will try to introduce you what the YOS is. In this module and in this session, you are going to have a video on YouTube and it will help you how to get prepared and also what are the tips in oral examination in YOS. Shortly, I will tell you a process of doing a YOS examination. As the recommendation, and you are going to have an outline of this process. The first step of this process is going to be a planning. What I mean planning? First, you need to make a list of all the topics that you have covered throughout this module. From the beginning, from the first chapter, what are the topics? After making a list, you need to study on them. In preparation process, this is the second step. After making a list, by using the resources has been provided by Scholar School System and Leeds Trinity University, you can read them and you can study on these topics. As the third step, you need to have a practice. What type of practice? You can do it with another student in the class. You can do it online or you can do it face to face. It depends. Or if you have someone else in your house, he or she can help you to practice it. It's going to be a mock examination. And someone else is going to ask you the questions with respect to the topics that you have covered so far. So it might be a good way to exercise before the real examination. After doing some practices, I think you will learn how to cope with the stress and also the pressure in the examination. So the fourth step will be performance step. You will perform and by answering the questions in your examination. And one more thing, this examination will be recorded. Your answer and will be recorded. Finally, I hope you will all pass this examination. And as you know, what is the point that you should be careful on examination, in oral examination? Mostly we feel ourselves excited as you think that what the question will be. But if you follow all chapters throughout the module, and it's not going to be a big issue to you. Why? None of the questions will be from the other topics. All the questions will be given you, will be asked you from the topics that you have covered in your lectures. And finally, uh, your variables process is going to be and finished. What type of questions? Again, I would like to give some examples. For instance, what is supply chain management? Could you tell me the process of supply chain? Or what is the importance of supply chain? What is the logistics? Inbound logistics, outbound logistics. And what is management? What is leadership? What is the difference between managers and leaders? And yes, under these topic and the model, you could find such kind of topics. Alright, thanks for today. See you in next chapter.